Good afternoon, everyone. This is James coming to you from Dividend Stock Talk. It is 3:30 Friday, August 25th. Today, options expires. Weekly options. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, weekly options. Monthly options expired last week. Anyway, that being said, we're here at Dividend Stock Talk. We invest for monthly and weekly cash flow using specifically dividend stocks with a trading strategy that's called dividend capturing. That's where we look at capturing the dividend of the stock by buying it before the EX date, holding it past the date of record through settlement, and reselling it for a small profit. Then move on to the next company. How we go about doing it? It's very simple. Thinkorswim is a trading platform that we use exclusively, only because excuse me, only because they have the excuse me, they have what's called the trigger trade, which allows me to set it and forget it. So I can put my trades on tonight, and they'll be executed first thing Monday morning, or I could put them on last night, they would have been executed first thing this morning. But I've been doing this for years. I just simply like it better because I am a lazy trader. I really am. You'd think after 20 some odd years I'd be a little bit more energetic, a little bit more into it, and a little more. No, I want something that works, something that's simple, something that's easy, something that's safe, and it's profitable. So, could I make more doing other strategies? Yes, I could. Could I make more doing watching it more, get more active in it? Yes, I could. But there's other things I'd prefer to doing. Believe it or not, I would prefer to go outside and watch the grass grow. Lay in the grass and just watch it grow. I would prefer to do that rather than sit in front of the computer. That being said, let's jump on in and see where we are. Now, this week we looked at a bunch of different stocks, and there wasn't very many of them that were very appealing. Now, we have Colgate-Palmolive, which is CL. Let's go back to the monitor and find out our positions, and there it is. The only position I have this week is CL, which is Colgate-Palmolive, and look at that. She's up 2,500 for the day. Yeah, but I'm still 12,000 down since I bought it. So let's find out where she is today and what she's doing. CL. All right, Colgate-Palmolive starts out the year right around 74. Drops down to a trading range of 71, 72 for about 2 or 3 months. Then drops further down to 65, 66, and it trades that way for about 4 months. Then jumps back up to the 72 area. Back down to 71 for a bit, and up to the high of the year of 77. From the 77 high of the year, over the last 3 months, she's dropped down to 71, which she has been trading in the 71 area for the past month and a half. Now, we bought it July 1st. Or was it August 1st? Hold on a second. Let me just double check. Go down here to view my trades. Yeah, July 1st. Wow, August. We're almost into September and I still have it? No. All right. Don't feel bad for me about that because I bought it. Let's open up the calendar and I'm going to show you what I did. This is August. Let's go to July. Okay. So July 1st, I bought it, which basically was a Saturday. How do you buy on a Saturday? You don't. You get stuck with it from Friday's close because I sold an option on it, which obligated me to buy 5,000 shares. So Saturday morning, I owner of 5,000 shares. What did I do first thing Monday? I sold call options, which otherwise known as oh my goodness, the easiest strategy there is. Covered call. That's where you own the stock and you sell off an option for someone to buy it from you for the exact same amount of money you paid for it. Hold one second, don't go anywhere. All right, so I bought it at 74. I sold somebody the right to buy it from me at 74, and I collected $2,600 for doing that. Imagine that. Buy it at 74, sell it at 74, and still make 2,600 bucks. That's the power of the covered call. So I did that Monday here on the 3rd, and guess what? On the 7th, it closed lower than 74. So what did I do? The next day, next week on the 10th of July, I sold another call option for someone to buy it from me. And I think I brought in $2,100 that day. Now, options expire on Fridays. That's why I do the weekly options. Now the next week, I only brought in 1,000 or 1,400, somewhere between 1,000 and 1,400. But the dividend paid out because we buy it 10 days before the dividend. Okay, so I got the dividend, and the dividend paid $2,500. So I get the $2,500 from the dividend plus the $1,100 to $1,200 from the covered call, and there I'm up, what, 36, 30, 46. Okay, the next week we only got $1,000, and then the week of the 31st, which is the first week of August, it was another $1,000, and then the second week of August, zero. I didn't sell one on because the stock dipped down a little bit too low, and it wasn't actually worth it me paying for it. I mean, worth me selling one. So I didn't get anything. I sold on the 7th. I sold the 18th. So 2 weeks, and I collected around $1,200. And what I do again, I did the exact same thing. So this Friday, which is the 25th, get diddly because I sold the 1st, which is next week, for another $1,100 or $1,200. So buying Colgate-Palmolive, I collected the dividends, which was like $2,600, and I collected like $6,000 or $7,000 already in premiums from consistently selling the covered calls. Now next week on the 1st, the covered call expires again. Now what's it going to do between now and then? Who knows? But the seasonality, let's bring up the seasonality real quick. The seasonality has her going down just a couple more weeks, and then she shoots up, which is kind of good because I'm hoping it moves up enough to get me back out of that position. Now, that being said, let's look at what else we looked at during the week. 24th. We want to look at September the 1st, the second week of September. All right, so we looked at Mosaic. Mosaic didn't have anything for us. We looked at the numbers, and it just wasn't worth it. It was only going to pay us like 5 or 10% for the 3 days, which, if you think about it, 5 or 10% for 3 days is not bad. Now, on Thursday, we looked at all of these, and I believe we had a couple of them that were going to pay a decent premium. But we didn't get into those either because we were stuck in that position with Coach. Let me quickly check, see if we have any questions from our viewing audience. No questions from the viewing audience. So let's go back to where we were. Okay, now we had companies like General Motors. What is this one? Weyerhaeuser Company. I don't even know who they are, and I feel bad about that. Here I am investing in companies. I have no idea who they are or what they do. The only thing I'm looking for are the numbers, because numbers don't lie. 1 + 1 = 2, no matter what language you're looking at. Okay, so if the numbers, the charts, the trends, and the software, I can't understate the importance of the software, because the software goes in through all the data and has all these cool mathematical equations to give us what it is we're looking for. How often in the past does the stock do what we want it to do, and what are the odds and probabilities of it doing exactly what we want it to do during the week? So that being said, that's my new catchphrase. I like that. We just keep on looking and finding out which ones are going to work for us. All right, WY, which is Weyerhaeuser, we saw that one. Williams Companies, United Health Group, Shire Place, GameStop, General Motors, Genpack, Coach, CME, CBS Corporation, and Anthem. I think Anthem paid a good one, so let's quickly take a look at Anthem. ANTM. Anthem Incorporated, and let's go back to the regular chart so we can quickly take a look at them. Okay. Now, Anthem started the year out at 126. It traded there for about 3 or 4 months, jumps up to 145. That's a nice little jump between 122 and 144, 145, somewhere in that area. She traded for a couple months there, and slowly goes up to another trading range of 166, trades there for about a month and a half. jumps up for another month and a half at 179, and then for the last 3.5 months, she's at 180, 190, 188, 190, 192. This is where she is now. Now that's some nice movement. Up, profit taken, up, profit taken, up, profit taken, up. Where's the profit taken? This could be the profit taken right here. Okay, so come Monday, when we looked at this, why do I only have 4 days there? September, August. Okay, Monday would be the 21st. That's 18th. 21st. Okay, so now, had you gotten in on Monday morning, because we send out the list to our subscribers every Sunday, so you get them first thing Monday morning. You take a look at the companies that are getting ready to pay out a dividend. Now, ANTM was getting ready to pay out a dividend, 70 cents, on the 9th. No, wait a minute. The 9th, 9/7, sorry. The 7th day of September is the EX date. The date of record is the 8th. Ooh, it's only 1 day. So you can actually hold it for 2 days and get out. All right. And she pays her dividend on the 25th. Now, you would have received this list on Monday. Find out, and then you put your order in first thing Monday morning. And you would have gotten filled. Let's find out where we are. Okay, here's Monday right here. Monday opens up at 191. Hits a high of 193 and then closes at 192, almost 193. We would have been looking at, let's go, ANTM. Now, first thing Monday, we would have been looking somewhere of getting in because of the numbers. When you're trading after hours, it's very challenging to find out what numbers you're looking at because you're looking at the prior day's trading. Okay, so the prior day's trading is going to give you some numbers that when she opens up first thing in the morning, the market maker gets to choose where he wants it to go. So what happens on Friday? She closed at 191. So we're looking at it and we're thinking 191.02. So I'm more looking at the 191 as the one I want to sell. So I'm looking at the 190.50 and the 195, which would be, let's go back here, my vertical 190 and 192. Would that be it? No, she closed at 191. So it would have been this one right here, 187, 190. That's the one we would have ended up buying. Okay. Now, as you can see, I don't know what the number you would have bought it at on Monday, but that's the one I would have went for. And as you can see, it's way into the money on that one because she's almost at the 193 today. So you would have got in, had you put your order in first Sunday night or first thing Monday morning, she opening price was 191.30. Okay, so at 9:30 when the market opens, by 9:31 your position is filled. Okay, and if it opens at 191, then you're in at 191. Now, as long as the stock closes higher than the position you bought, let me just give you a quick idea. Get out of here, and let's go to here. Okay, she's at 192.93 right now. So we would want to go 192, this one right here, the 190, 192.50 for next week. Because this is still a good play for next week because we get 10 days for the EX date to come in, which means you would have gotten the tip Monday morning, and you have all this week to do it and all next week to do it. So if you bought it today at 179, as long as the stock stays above 192.50 come Friday, next Friday, you're going to make a profit. Let's find out exactly how much you're going to make. All right, you make $720 off of a $1,700 investment. It's about 40%. So that's not bad if you think about it. A 40% return for 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. As long as the stock stays above 192.50. Now your break even is going to be 191.78. So at 191.78 is a wash. Basically, if it goes below 191.78, you start losing money. So anything above 191.78 is profit. So this is the reason I like this position, because if the stock is at 192.83 now, if the stock goes up, we're going to make the 40%. If the stock stays the same and doesn't move at all, we're still going to make that 40%. Now the stock can drop, can actually go down to 191.78. That's when we break even. So we can make money going up, going down, and staying the same. So that's 3 ways you make money, and that's the way I love these positions. Okay, it's a 40% reposition. Now, when can you make 40%? Usually on a safe bet. Okay, stock goes up, you make money. Stock goes nowhere, you make money, and the stock stays the same, you still make money. That's a great position to be in, and that's the only ones I get in. One more second. I'm actually in the kitchen making my lunch, so I'll take a quick break at 3:30 to give you guys this little quick report. So that's ANTM. Now, get out of here and go back to the Market Watch. Each one of these companies individually, you take them, you stick them into the software. If you're not a subscriber, hey, come on, be a subscriber, get access to the software, put it in. I mean, great. There's 11 stocks here that have weekly options, allow you to trade on a weekly basis. The dividend is coming up in 10 days. 10 days from the 7th. No, that is the 7th. What am I saying? Today's the 24th. So you have, today's the 25th. So you have all next week, and you have, and you have part of next week to do it also. No, that's not right. All right. All right, so you have all next week to do this exact same position and make you 40% as long as the stock stays above 192.50. Is it going to? Who knows? Nobody knows. Now, what does she normally do this time of year? Let's quickly run over to the seasonality. Now, seasonality-wise, this thing's going sideways and then slightly up, not hugely up. I'm not looking for these things to go up hugely. I could care less if they move at all. In fact, I would prefer they don't move at all. Stay the same, or go up just a tiny bit. Go up 1 penny. I don't care. As long as she stays above 192.50, I'm going to make 40-something% on that position. That's how I figure them out. So the position I'm in now, Colgate-Palmolive, I'm going to sell off another covered call, make another $1,000 or so. One more second. And just keep on doing that until my position is actually paid out. Okay. That being said, one more time, I'm going to check, see if we have questions, because I love answering questions. No questions? Come on, guys. You're out there. Ask me a question so I can help you out. Let me know what you're doing. All right. It is 3:48. Friday, August 25th. I am done. I am out of here. And next week, we're going to be looking at some more companies. We might even do, ATN. You never know. 40%. I like that. I could go for 40% a week. Not bad. Anyway, this is James checking out from Dividend Stock Talk. You guys have a great day, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.